In the world of WWE, the Undisputed Championship is the pinnacle, a title that every superstar dreams of one day capturing, and for the past 300 days, it's been held by none other than Cody Rhodes, a reign that has showcased incredible moments, epic returns, and ultimate betrayals. But with every great reign comes an end and a new beginning. Why Drew McIntyre should dethrone Cody Rhodes. So when we look at the Scottish Psychopath and the American Nightmare, there's a lot of similarities between the two. Both have won the prestigious Royal Rumble, both have won in the main event of WrestleMania, and both were released from WWE, with Cody's Stardust gimmick not being enough to fulfill both the fans and himself, and Drew being left to the wayside in the infamous group known as 3MB. Both men had to go out and make a name for themselves across various companies and on the independent scene in order to get back to the top, coincidentally facing one another in the process, with Rhodes coming out victorious. But underneath the surface, there's also a lot to differentiate the two. While McIntyre did wrestle in 2007 for the WWE, he was later reintroduced as the Chosen One upon his arrival in 2009, defeating the likes of R-Truth, Finlay, and capturing the Intercontinental Championship against John Morrison. As you can see, Drew was already put on a pedestal from his debut, whereas Cody was introduced as Dustin's son, protecting his father's honor at all costs, even if it didn't work out in the ring. From there, he would go on to win gold as a tag team star with the likes of Hardcore Holly and Ted DiBiase, before joining the group known as Legacy, taking defeats from big stars like John Cena and Mark Henry, as well as back-to-back tag title losses to DX. Cody would also win tag team gold alongside McIntyre in 2010, who ended up losing to the unlikely pairing of John Cena and David Otunga. However, Rhodes would not win his first singles title until 2011, defeating Ezekiel Jackson for the IC Championship. This showed that Cody wasn't put on a pedestal like Drew, and had to suffer and claw his way to singles gold. But now, here we are in 2025, and Cody has been champion for nearly a year, picking up victories against AJ Styles, Kevin Owens, Logan Paul, whereas McIntyre has been screwed out of championship opportunity after opportunity after opportunity. How the tables have turned. And even though the Scottish Psychopath did lose to CM Punk in the infamous Hell in a Cell bout, because that feud was so special, it only highlighted Drew's ability as a performer even more, with some labelling it the rivalry of the year. And again, even though he has lost to the likes of Seth Rollins and Jey Uso, being victorious on the blue brand going forward will rectify that. And we shouldn't forget that Rhodes has also been defeated, losing to the likes of Solo Sikoa in the 6-man tag, the final boss The Rock, and of course Drew McIntyre. So with Drew holding a win over the Undisputed Champion and going after the likes of Jimmy Uso and Sami Zayn, who are very close with Cody, I see no reason why Drew shouldn't dethrone the American Nightmare, whether that's from winning the Elimination Chamber or defeating the likes of LA Knight or Damian Priest at WrestleMania, especially if Rhodes defends his title against John Cena or CM Punk, as both Drew and Cody are no strangers to the grandest stage, from Rhodes defeating Seth Rollins and Drew defeating Happy Corbin at Mania 38, to 1 year later with Cody losing against Roman Reigns and McIntyre losing in the freeway against Gunther and Sheamus, to WrestleMania 40, where both men had incredible wins that propelled their careers, but also defeats they will never forget. And especially when you compare both championship celebrations, as when Drew won the world title, it was an incredible moment, finally winning a top championship in front of the fans, but also his friends and family. However, his ego and hatred towards Punk blinded him and cost Drew his beloved championship. Whereas when Cody won the Undisputed title, he too celebrated with friends and family, but showed no hatred to The Rock and Roman Reigns, only wanting to soak in the moment he dreamed of since his return. This shows the difference between both competitors in such a pivotal moment in their careers. And when it comes to Cody's title, I know there's other superstars that could be the Undisputed Champion, like LA Knight, or Jacob Fatu, but there's also a lot of fans who want to see Drew have that solo run as champion, as even though he was the WWE champion throughout 2020 and 2021, not being in front of fans, it didn't hold that same weight. And Drew's character work from 20 to 21 to now has shifted drastically, being a lot more charismatic and witty, especially online. And since the fans want it, and McIntyre does hold a win over Cody, whether it's through a Randy Orton heel turn or Solo costing him the match once again, whether it's at WrestleMania or SummerSlam, this year Drew McIntyre should be the WWE Undisputed Champion. But what do you think? Should Drew dethrone the American Nightmare, or would you like to see someone else end the historic reign? Let me know in the comments below, leave a like, subscribe and take care.